Welcome to episode 8 of Planet Zoo. I'm so grateful that you guys could come back to me and join me. Thank you for your patience as we have done a ton in Planet Zoo, and I'm so excited to share that with you. We're going to change up actually how we formatted this video, and so what we're going to do is we're going to show basically before and after pictures of everything that was done in this episode, in between episode 7 and episode 8, and then we'll come back in and we'll fly around the zoo and kind of check out some more things in detail. So we'll be right back after these pictures. Alright, welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Tried a little bit different formatting style for this video, and I hope that I really wanted to show that change, the big change in quotation marks that occurred. And what is that big change? I've mentioned that I think twice now, since starting to record. Basically, long story short, is this animal park was owned by a family. They had a house on this property, and it was a working farm. And basically the story is they had horses, cows, pigs, the normal farm animals, and they owned this barn. This was probably one of the very first structures on this property. They wanted to turn it into a holiday festivity, and so they built some of these buildings, and then it kind of turned into a year-round thing. And then somebody donated the Gemsbok and the plain zebra to this family. And that's where it kind of took off, and they started to increase and build other animal habitats and bringing other animals such as the camel, and some other animals. Well, recently the big change was the county in which this animal park exists bought this plot of land. The family sold it to the county, and that county is Union County. And so this has now become, the official name of this is Union County Zoo. So the big change was of ownership, to be honest, was that change of ownership. And everything that you saw in this episode, most of it, I should say, was what the county did when they first bought the zoo. They saw a problem with congestion and the paths were too small. They saw just a couple different small tweaks. Couple changes I wanted to first mention. The barn. So when I first built the barn, it was right where this lake was. I want to say that the barn did not get moved during the big change. The barn was always here. I just put it in the wrong spot, and so I moved it over, I just wanted to move it over there. That is where the family would have built it originally, and then they would have added a lake. The other thing is these two buildings right here. This one's for the Gemsbach and the Plain Zebra, and this one's for the Wildebeest. These were original structures on the property before they started doing an animal park. The other ones were too modern and honestly would have cost this family too much money. So I wanted to come in and just add buildings that seemed more farm-like. So that is what I've done here. Now, for instance, this is something that the county added to better provide welfare for the animals. The county added a fence. This right here is something the county did to make the entrance to the zoo more appealing. But like for instance, before there was a lake here, that's not something the county changed. That's just something as a design aspect of the zoo I wanted to change to better fit the story that I'm trying to portray. But like for instance, this is something the county changed when they came in and built. They changed it from a smaller path to a larger one. It's not completely done over here. So I don't want to show that. But like all of this right here, the county changed. One of the things right here, you can see they added some like aesthetics outside of what was in the animal park. The family couldn't afford to do this. The county could. So like those kind of changes are what I'm talking about when I talk about changes that the county did comparative to just simple design aesthetics that I wanted to change for the overall animal park. So moving forward, this is now the official name of this zoo is Union County Zoo is what it is officially going to be called. I've got a ton of plans. Super excited about what is coming up. Please, if you're at all interested in this kind of maybe low budget zoo, county zoo, please think about liking the video and subscribing. It helps me out a lot, keeps me motivated, it really does. I just really want a fast wrap up of what is coming up. First off, you can see that I added a path, like a paved path. This is actually going to be a road back here to a pretty big parking lot. The county decided that this parking lot was not big enough for the zoo. So they are adding another one back here, and this building is going to be destroyed. So there will no longer be an entrance here. That entrance will be back here and feeding guests in this way. That will probably be in 2 or 3, maybe 4 episodes that parking lot comes to fruition. The next episode is going to be this right here, is what I plan on doing. And it's going to be called the African Educational Center. Basically, it's going to house a African lion and African dogs, and also a ton of educational things, conservation education boards that talk about Africa as a whole, and also have like cool pieces of artifacts from Africa in this place. That is what's going to go here. I plan on finishing up also this like town square with more food options. There's not a whole lot of places to eat in the zoo currently. So that's episode 9. Episode 10, episode 9 is going to be that. Episode 10 is going to be finishing off the Indian area, or the Asia area. So we have camels, we have the Indian elephants, the Indian peafowl will be over here, and I can't decide what other animal. There will be one more, and then probably like a reptile house over here. So that's episode 10, and then I'm not exactly sure where I'm going from there. I do know I'm going to add a reptile house, and I already know what I'm going to call it. that's going to be in here. We're going to add a little bit more animals just because based upon the original plan. And then probably episode 10 or 11 will be the backstage area, like the veterinarian hospital, where they receive all the food for the animals. That's going to be back over here. Anyways, I hope you guys are super excited. I am super pumped about bringing Planet Zoo content to you. If you are, again, like I said, if you are interested in following the channel and following the progress of what's coming up, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Also, I am streaming over on Twitch. I've started doing that recently. Right now my schedule is Sunday afternoons starting at 1:30. I'm going to be streaming for about 2, maybe 3 hours. And then most likely Thursday nights, starting either next Thursday or the Thursday after that, I'll be having a stream also. And then stay tuned for May 26th, Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day, I believe. Got a really cool opportunity that I'm probably going to take up and be able to be a part of. So stay tuned for more announcements. Follow me down you can see there's a link down below for my Twitter. I post a lot of teaser images and also a lot of just update stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great Friday, great weekend, and see you next time, guys.